Hey guys, it's Francesca. Welcome to one of our first Francie with Friends. I like it. But today we have Dan, one of my very good friends. When did we meet? We were talking about it earlier.
About 10 years ago.
On my birthday. So yeah, it's been a long friendship. We have lots of great friends together. So what do you do in the Valley?
I am a lawyer. I do primarily criminal defense. It's a very fun job. I cannot complain.
Yeah, you make it fun to watch though. It's interesting. Yeah. Every week we're going to have one friend over. We're going to do a painting demo. We'll also try some drinks together. So I'm excited to get these started. Today we're going to be introducing a new painting that we added to the gallery, which is Desert Night. We're adding it actually for our event that we have at Casey Moore's, which is on June 26th at 6:30 p.m. We wanted a desert sort of theme because Huss Brewing is very much a local brewery. I really like their fun, chill sort of vibe. So I felt like a nice nighttime scene seemed fitting as well. Let's go ahead and try some of these beers. I already definitely love a Scottsdale Blonde. It's
Should we start there?
You want to? Would
All right,
you
we'll start with the Scottsdale Blonde.
Which ones have you tried? So right now we have Scottsdale Blonde, their Copper State IPA. Over our new painting that we have, do a little mini demo lesson with Dan. With these little tiny guys right here. Yeah, we'll get to know Dan a little bit more. We'll talk about these yummy beers. At the end, we're going to crown which one that we like the best. I already am a huge fan of the Scottsdale Blonde, so I'll just get a little taste of it anyway. Why not?
I also have tried this. Good beer, but I'm not a fan of Scottsdale Blondes in general, so I'm looking forward to the other.
An actual Scottsdale Blonde, or
yeah.
that we're talking about a beer? Okay.
Oh, if this would have been a Phoenix Brunette, different story. All right.
I love it.
It's tasty.
Just the same.
It's very refreshing.
Locally brewed, family owned. Want to try Magic Pale Ale?
All right, yeah, let's do it. We did cheers last time.
We did. Let's cheers this time.
All right, cheers.
I'm just gonna go straight out of the.
All right, so I'm a big fan of the pale ale, hoppy, balanced.
All right, and now we're gonna try the Copper State IPA.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's good.
Ooh, 6.5%.
How do you like it? Do you normally like IPAs?
Yes.
You do.
Yes, I am very partial to IPA. I'll keep sampling them as we paint, and at the end, I'll let you know if I change. Should we talk about the hops in this one? I don't think we did. So Copper State has Citra, Amarillo, and Simcoe hops. Just want to let everyone know that. You want to know what it's telling me? Get an Uber home.
Oh, that's smart. Whoopsie. Excuse me. So you just got back from Mexico?
Yeah, I did. It might be my last trip, though. I think
Yeah?
I might be getting a little too young and a little too old for it. Everyone's
Why is
either
that?
like 10 years younger than me or my age with kids, and I don't have kids. And then I slept with the windows open, got all these nice little mosquito bites all across here.
Ooh.
And it goes up, it continues.
Oh, that's cute.
I had it checked out. I swear it's not herpes. So what colors are we working with?
So we're using a Purple Lake Diazoxin Purple. God, that's always a hard one.
It sounds like a chemical. Should we talk about the event?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we're going to be doing a demo of a mini version of what we have up over there, a little bit simplified, a little quicker. The class actually takes about 2 hours. And the first event that we have for Desert Night is at Casey Moore's, and again, Huss Brewing will be sponsoring the event. And you said you're going to be coming to it. Is this the first time you've ever painted?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
so when did you paint before?
I painted like in grade school.
Okay. Cool. So is there anything that maybe you're nervous about?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm going to nail this one.
You are going to. So for the demo, though, we're going to be doing a similar version of this. You can find this on our calendar at paintingwithcanvas.com. You can also see where all of the other events that we'll have this at going forward, too. We're going to do a purple background to start, and then we're just going to do one little cactus. So we're going to do some prickly pear. But okay, let's get started. So we got
Before we do that, should you try another sip of the Scottsdale Blonde?
Let's do that. To keep the brush wet.
Keep
the brush wet.
Keep the brush wet.
So let's go ahead and grab that brush. Anytime we need more water, we just want to get that tip of the brush to the surface of the water.
Okay.
To start, we're going to cheat, so just go all the way in. There you go. Squeeze that extra water out with your fingers.
Okay.
Right over your cup. Okay, so now, we want the brush wet, but we don't want it to be, obviously, dripping or anything.
Moist
Yeah.
brush.
So what we're going to do, and we're going to do this a little bit differently. We're going to full moon in the center, and then we're going to work our way out. So where do you want your moon? We're going to have our cactus like right here to the side.
Well, then I'm going to want the moon over here.
Okay, just want to make sure. So now let's load up with a little bit of white. So go ahead and grab your palette like I have it. And then just slide that paint to the side. And then twist the brush, just like rotate it around. See that? There you go. So now we have a loaded brush, okay? Now maybe press. See how the bristles bend when I press?
Loaded brush.
Load it up. Keep loading though. Okay.
Keep using esoteric art terms, and then we'll define them on the side of the video.
Okay. Just need a little bit around there.
Oh, it's not loaded enough.
It's not loaded enough.
Okay.
I'll start right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mini circle. Okay. You can even stir it like that to get like a good circle.
Okay, stir fry.
Sure.
Shout out
Do you do a lot of stir fries?
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than what it's actually going to be. Stir a little bit wider.
Crazy the contrast between the white and the canvas. The viewers at home can't see, but it's actually popping right now.
You can see the shine. Probably not. We want a gradient, so we're going to start with this light, and then we're going to have purple, and then we're going to have our dark purple on the perimeter. Okay. Just get a little bit of purple. Give the purple a little peck, okay? Pretend like it's a first date.
Okay.
That's aggressive for a first date. Can you take
Story of my life.
No tongue, man, just a peck.
Story of my life.
Okay. So now what I'll do is I'm going to give a little bit out there, see that? And then a little bit on that side too. There you go. Okay. Now I want you to kind of go around that. Just go around the rim of the moon. Okay, so now it's starting to blur a little bit, right? See how mine's a little fuzzier? Try to press a little bit harder so you can buff it in. There you go.
Okay.
Light pressure. You don't want to press too hard. You want the paint to just play around. If you press too hard, you're just ripping it off.
Okay.
So now let's get a little bit more purple on our brush. Again, just a little peck, maybe like a double peck. And then go on the outside of it again.
Okay.
See how I'm not like enclosing, it's not a giant circle? There you go. Now let's get let's get a little bit of water. Because that'll help this paint look really good. There you go, barely. Yeah. And now, keep going in a circular motion. We're basically just going to spiral out. I'm going to keep adding a little bit more as I go.
Okay.
Okay, so keep going. And then try to correct your circle so it's a little bit smoother. See that?
Okay.
Now I will keep going out. Now get a little more purple. Don't go backwards now. We want to keep expanding it out.
Okay.
And get a little bit more. See, I'm going a little bit more. You can make out with the paint a little bit more. Yeah. You can go Mexico on it.
All right.
Now watch this. So as you're going out, you want to go darker, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm pressing a little bit harder on the like blank canvas, but if you go inside to buff in, barely press anything. So if you have like a hardest pressure, like a 1 to 5 scale, 5 being the hardest, I'm going to press harder on the outside at a 5. Mm-hmm. As I drag down, I go to a 4, and then a 3, and then a 2, and then like a 1. And that'll give you like nice blending. Now I'm going to start going a little bit darker. Yeah, that's good, Dan.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So now let's go back over here and get some more paint on there. Okay. So we want to keep it. Now we want to like start. It's kind of nighttime, so we want to really get it dark now.
Okay.
But still keep going in this circular motion. You don't want to like straighten out or anything. You're supposed to say K.
Okay. Okay, boss.
Should we have a little sippy break?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for this pale ale. I'm kind of liking it,
so
I want to keep giving it a chance.
The pale
ale. I like that.
It is very good.
And you know what now I'm gonna do? So bring yours out, just keep bringing yours out to like there, and then we're gonna pop some white in there. Okay. I'll let you catch up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was ahead of you. I was about to say the same thing to you.
Now, as you do that, try to hold it more like, is that how you hold a pencil? So hold it and then bring it up just a little bit further right here, okay? You'll have a little more control as far as like turning it. See, okay. You want to like keep it, pretend like
up where you are right there?
No, I'm just steering, You're driving. Put down. So as you're going, you want to curve it back and forth. Now go, see how I'm not going quite as far up now?
Yeah.
Just keep a system going. About that much.
Okay.
So now let's just like do a little streak in there. I'm not going to press very hard.
Okay.
If you press super hard, it's not going to blend as well. So just like maybe like a 2 as far as pressure goes. Now why don't you get a little bit of water on your brush? Because you see how you can see that texture? That just means you need a little bit of water. Anytime you see texture, not paint, you see you get hydrated. Also try pressing a little bit harder too. So the actual like, see how you're just using the tip of the brush.
Okay.
You gotta go all in, see? Press hard. So why don't you get a little bit more of the, perfect. So now we're at the same spot.
Okay.
Let's get some of this really dark purple. I'm going right next to it, but this is how I'm gonna blend these two colors together. Do you see how I'm right next to it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at a 5 pressure. As I drag in, I'm gonna go lighter again. Because if I go too hard, it's just gonna give me a sharp line. I wanna blend the two. So anytime you're trying to blend a line, go very soft pressure. Because the softer the pressure, the more the colors will play and just dance on top of each other instead of, if you press too hard, it's like separating all the colors apart.
Right.
Instead of having them all be in harmony together. Because paints are people too.
Mm-hmm.
So let's load up with some Viridian. See how we have 2 colors on our brush now?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right? Okay, don't mix it. We want to mix it on the canvas. What I'll do is usually there's like one little mound for one, right? So I'll just put that on there. I'm just giving a little half circle. Yeah, tap it in. So now let's give ourselves maybe one right here. I'm just tapping that in.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Good job. I like that one better than mine.
Like I said.
Okay, so now I'm going to put one...
Very confident.
Maybe like right here.
Oh.
So,
ooh,
yeah,
that's a risky
I
move,
know, right? So, but look, I like to puzzle them together, so I think I can add, look at that.
Okay, I'll do the same thing.
Cool. See, that looks good. Let's tap. Good job. So if we look at this now, and I love all these pops of yellow that he has, and you can even see it in the brush strokes. We kept it real marbleized on the canvas, so it's super awesome. So Dan, how are you feeling? Do you feel like relaxed, or like what's your state of mind right now after painting?
You know what? I actually feel very relaxed. And what's ironic about that is that I ditched my weekly meditation to come to this. And I thought like maybe this would be like a stressful experience. I haven't painted and, you know, obviously like I said, since grade school. This is very calming and I need to do it more often, and I highly recommend that.
That's great. You know what I love the most about painting is I feel like it really, and I talk about this in my classes all the time, but when you paint, you truly are focusing on the present. You're working on something, you're getting that instant gratification with every brush stroke. These look so cute so far though. I really like the highlights on them. I love all the swirls that you can see in Dan's. He did a really good job. I'm really impressed, even though I don't like feeding his ego. It's terrible.
It's pretty good. I mean, for my first time, I'm loving this. I feel like you switched them. Did you switch them?
I did. Didn't, no. Well, there's some green in yours now. Hey, do you know when the Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre? I'll give you a few years to choose from. So A, 1940, B, 1845, or C, 1911.
I'm going to go with A.
What did I say A was?
Damn.
It was 1911. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and sign our paintings. We did our mini painting demo of Desert Night. I think they turned out super cute. Good job, Dan. I'm very proud of you. You're going to be at the one on Wednesday, June 26th, right?
Yes, this is just a taste of what you'll see.
Mm-hmm. At the actual class, though, you'll learn how to add some flowers in there. We're still going to do a lot of blending. We do have some other cacti on there that we'll play around with, and you'll make a cool moon on there, too. And the cool thing about this is on this canvas, I always like to switch it up. It's always good to have options. So at the class, you'll be able to either do this background, add this moon, or if you want to add more of this glowy moon, you'll be able to do that too. So it's just if you got a sneak peek and were able to look at the video, you'll have an advantage. Okay, let's sign it. So you got your little detail brush right there. This one.
Okay.
Why don't you put that one in the water so it doesn't dry.
All right.
Now let's get the brush wet. Squeeze the extra water out.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we have our painting signed and finished. Should we announce what our favorite is?
Yes. So again, we've tried 3 delicious beers from Huss Brewing. We've got the Scottsdale Blonde. Mm-hmm. We've tried the Magic in the Ivy Pale Ale, as well as the Copper State IPA.
I do really like the Scottsdale Blonde. That's always been kind of a go-to. I think I like the Pale Ale. I do like the IPA because I'm not typically a big IPA person, but this isn't overwhelming or anything.
Yeah, I think this is like a happy middle ground for both of us to declare that this is our mutual favorite. The Pale Ale. The Magic in the City Pale Ale.
Thanks for coming, and hopefully we'll have you back.
Yeah, I would love to be back. Hopefully.
How can anyone get a hold of you? Via Instagram, or if they need you professionally?
Yeah, no. If you need a sort of DUI representation, I practice what I preach. I recommend Uber and Lyft, DUI insurance. But if you end up in a jam, feel free to reach out to me at drwilsonlawaz.com. There's a video on there of me in trial, so you get to see what I'm like when I'm angry and in a suit.
Which is a different representation than you in your normal state. You're such a friendly guy. Thanks so much for watching. Again, I'm Francesca. I'm owner of Painting with Canvas. You can check out our website, paintingwithcanvas.com, and also see any events on Facebook. And you can find us at Painting with Canvas on Instagram. And I'm Francie the Artist on Instagram for my personal account. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you later.
I like it.
Now let's show this pale ale.
Cheers.